It's go time, y'all. It's go time. Iron Leaves is in the building. Let's do it. Let's hop right into it. If you missed the team builder, that's where this team came from. Just uploaded that today. You can go check that out. See how this concoction came together. Shout outs to the Powerpuff Girls. Sugar, spice, and nothing nice. I'm telling you, it's about to go down, friends. So, we got our first. This man has a Clodsire. What a low life. Nah, kidding, of course. Kidding. But nah, I really should run the calcs on this team. I'm going to import that right now because these calcs are going to be important. As I don't know any calcs for Iron Leaves. Alright, so I ran some calcs. Iron Leaves blows Corviknight out of the way without even Terra fighting. That's insane. Am I calcing this right? Sure am. That shit just drops. But yeah. Yeah, my bad, Brody, for keeping you waiting, my brother. But I'm gonna try to sweep dude with Iron Thorns here. That's the game plan right there. That's the game plan right there. As it could be staring down Goldie. Goldie is a problem, but it's air balloon, which is somewhat good. I light screen first if he plots the first turn, right? Couple ways I could skin this cat here. He makes it range. It's an awful play. It's an awful play just now. So if he makes it rain, maybe he was fearing a dart move. So that actually gave me a lot of leeway. I just don't know what his Clodsire is. Let's find out if it's air. Wow. Let's see if it's water absorb. In theory, we found out there. I just realized I don't have any toxic switching. Have I ever done that before? Like, this is actually insane. And that's a big deal. I really needed to see what ability this was. Alas. So we'll make do. Iron Threads, as I said, is the GOAT. Interesting. I wonder if he expected Pinchurkin. What did he do? He doubled from Clodsire to... Maybe he isn't. Maybe he's unaware. I don't get this double at all. Unless you were expecting me to go to Roaring Moon. I mean, we're going to Pinchurkin. Choice Bandit EQ wouldn't knock me out. Bandit Crunch, okay. So he was covering for the... Okay then, I'll take that. This is good. Unfortunately, he has Corviknight. But offensively, my Iron Thorns is amazing! He's amazing! He's there! He's here! I'm gonna Thunder Punch straight up. One, he has no switchings except Clodsire. Which is why I got the spike up so that I can one-shot the Clodsire. Because of, yeah, what do you go for? Oh, yeah, I knew you were too shook. Because if I Dragon Danced, you were in the dirt. Truth be told, I should have dragged. It's not time yet. Goes Roaring Moon. I could Terrestrialize and Dragon Dance here. Because I'm pretty confident he's Earthquaking. If I Terrestrialize DD twice, how would he stop me? Let's go for it. If he goes for, is that impatient? I already did it seems. Yep. He said right here, right now, push past my limits. I fuck with bro. Bro. Like, I fuck with bro. Oh shit, right here, I'll put past my limits. So I'll DD again. Clodsire, because of the electric terrain turns, he could be Terra. But he should get one shot because of the electric terrain. And now it wore off at the perfect time. Right now, I'll push past my limit. Because I'm Terra flying and I have the natural bulk, even if it's banded backs, it won't knock me out. So this allows for me to Terra Blast. The Ice Shard is going to hurt. But because I'm +2, well, Valiant probably still outspeeds me. This Dragon, oh, that's dead, bro. Oh, what? He DD'd, which is a misplay. Yeah, that was he threw just now. So I outspeed easily. I don't know why he Dragon Dance. I don't know how he lived a +2 Terra Blast from. Why do you have Ice Shard, dude? Why are you Dragon Dance Ice Shard? That upset me. That upset me. And his Goldengo can take a Thunder Punch. I don't need for this to sweep. He goes Roaring Moon. Nah. Foolish decision. Foolish decision, I'm afraid. I'm pretty sure Goldie takes it out of the terrain. If I was in terrain, he probably dies. But and this probably outsped me. Plus, I don't know. Yeah, it did. So he just sacked his whole team, which I knew it would have outsped me. This should not be able to knock out my Iron Leaves. And I get rid of his speed boost. Not that it matters. That only would have mattered versus. Oh yeah. That boy's. I keep thinking he's a Virizion. So my opponent could have been. This could have been a harder game. My opponent could have made this harder. Now the game's far from over. Because this Goldengo is a bitch. Debating whether I Psyblade. The game's far from over because this Goldengo could destroy me quite easily. So I'll need the terrain boost. So I'll do is Rotom first. He makes it rain, which is a huge misplay. Because that gives me the huge misplay making it rain there. Especially if I can get him off his balloon, then my Great Tusk has hope. And it depends on what his speed tier is. But I'm actually very Goldengo weak, which has never been the case. I think that's why it dawned on me like I don't have a Toxic Switch. That's because I never usually don't have a Goldengo. But Make It Rain was the worst possible play there. So he's going to give up Corviknight, which is what I figured. This allows for me to get my pinch. I think I can Memento. If I'm wrong, I'm about to lose. Maybe I should have went to maybe I should. I don't. Memento is a dropping move, right? Well, he didn't even give me the chance. Give me a chance. So what I'll do is go Iron Leaves first. The reason I'm going Iron Leaves first is because it'll encourage him to attack me. Whereas if I go Rotom, he might go for nasty. Jesus! Whoa! Whoa, brother. Brother. That did a million. I know I got the Cork Drive boost. I know I got the attack boost. I know I got all that stuff. So, yeah, maybe I might put something to touch Goldengo on my Grimmsnarl because this is annoying. I might take Taunt off. So I shouldn't die to a defensive Make It Rain if he's faster than me. Oh, I barely survived. He might have been offensive, truth be told. I don't know the roles well enough. But we managed to win our first game with the terrain. That was a sloppy-ass game, truth be told to you. I'm very Goldengo weak. What are my dark type options? I see the foul of the play. But I want a stronger move. I don't know how much foul play is doing to Goldie. Crunch. I haven't seen a crunch Grimmsnarl in forever. Okay. I might have to put the crunch on there. These Goldengos are way too problematic. And they're going to come in 10 times out of 10. Okay. So we got our Goldengo counter there. Terra Steel, Crunch, Grimmsnarl. We gotta innovate, brodies. But that's what I said. You know, in all seriousness, team is never done until you hop on the ladder and use it. And as I said in the builder, if you missed that, because I know Iron Leaves is very unlikely to stay in OU, I tried to go all in on just the aspect of it that's more playing to its strengths, right? Because Pinchurican, Iron Leaves, you're already playing with 4 Mons using those things. Iron Leaves isn't horrible though, but it can be a troublesome situation. Iron Leaves actually quite decent in this game based on how much that Psyblade did to the fucking unboosted. This Life Orb Electric Terrain boosted and Stab boosted. That's crazy. As I was gonna say no dark type, but that's a damn lie. But Grimmsnarl at times runs Spirit Break, so Dark types, beware. My Great Tusk is going to really, really enjoy his time in this battle. Because one, he has no ground resistance. Two, he gets the sun boost. I mean, he gets the defense boost from the sun. Grimmsnarl is going to be critical to body that Walking Wake. And honestly, once I Terra fighting my Iron Leaves, if he's not careful, that Iron Leaves will put him in the dirt. I need to find out what kind of thing this is first. It's probably banded. So the question is, how do I plan to win? I think Iron Thorns can win without even terrestrializing. I don't need my Terra Flying to win. It's nice for Great Tusk, but Great Tusk is gonna have the defense boost, so I have to figure out more creative ways. But the worst case scenario would be me staring down Walking Wake or Torkoal. Torkoal on lead versus Rotom isn't the worst thing in the world. I didn't expect Grimmsnarl. I didn't expect Roaring Moon because my Grimmsnarl was just a very probable answer. He hard switched instead of U-turning, which implies setup. I don't know if it's jaw lock or he was just like, well, I don't trust anything. But, you know, as I said, I don't have any poison switch-ins. So this isn't ideal for your boy as he gets to Toxic for free. He has 2 poison types. Let's trade these young hazards here. I'm thinking, okay, what would Tusk come in? So we're gonna get the Virizion bad boy in because I'll cover for Tusk and I'll cover for he actually EQ'd. I didn't expect him to EQ. I was gonna think I cover for Tusk, which I assumed would try to break its way in, or I cover for Torkoal. Now it's a phenomenal position to be in because if the Torkoal chooses to come in, I could CC first. I mean, it'd be dumb as fuck to go into Roaring Moon here, but like the side blade is too hard to switch into. I'm gonna close combat first. If he leaves the Claws Iron, the worst he can do is Toxic. He does go hard Torkoal. I knew I'd do a ton. Now that I CC'd, he may still go to Roaring Moon. It's kind of I want to Terra CC bad here. What else? What would I Terra? I mean, I could Terra my. I want to CC so badly here. So badly here. He's going to Roaring Moon. He leaves it in. Okay, blessed. I figured he might. One thing I was like, okay, he might not think Side Blade knocks him out because this shit in the fucking terrain is strong as hell. Like it's impressively powerful, which is interesting because it's less powerful than Walking Wake. Oh, speed. Okay. Well, Walking Wake's naturally faster than me. What am I saying? If I had Grimmsnarl, I wouldn't die. Question is, does he go for a water move here? This thing is too important. Rotom is max for this very situation. Since he's special, he Hydro Steams. He might Hydro Steam because he expects my Grimmsnarl to come in. He specs, obviously, from the damage. I'm going to Wisp first. If I tech and he hard switches to Roaring Moon, I'm in a bind. Plus, if he does this, I can just got the can't speak. I can protect, cover for it. Now, if he hard switches, now the Walking Wake can't just have its way, right? It can't just do as it pleases. I waste some sun turns. I'm not in a phenomenal position. Like, it's not amazing, but I'm assuming I guess it could be offensive Tusk, but it's too late now. So I have to take this. He has to take this Volt Switch plus Burn, Hydro Steam. Actually, whoa, that did so much to me. And Volt Switch did nothing. This shit is busted, bro. What the fuck? I'm a special defensive Rotom. Well, it is the no, it's not the equivalent of. Yeah, it is the equivalent of, but it's just the equivalent of a scald in the rain. So light screen here. This probably will have to go down to. Come on, bruh. Come on, man. That is a game-changing crit right there, man. One, my Grimmsnarl is easily alive. Like, not even alive, it's easily alive. I can parting shot if I want to. I can set up another reflect if I want to. Damn. They're like, yo, Jam, don't think this. You know how this shit go, bro. Why you think you're gonna have an easy game, bro? Get real, bro. Okay, I need to get real. Okay, okay. Well, thankfully, I don't have the. He doesn't have the sun anymore, and so the Great Tusk won't have the defense boost when my Iron Thorn starts. You know what I'm saying? Starts doing its thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's CCing here every time. We don't want that Roaring Moon. There's no reason ever in life not to close combat here. If he goes to Roaring Moon for some reason, we can knock it out. Psyblade is too problematic. Does this shit get agility? Whatever. Even if it does, I don't think it's worth it. Unless he goes to Iron Moth. But he goes to Great Tusk. What? Man, I wish I said. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for a couple of reasons. But I don't understand the Great Tusk switch. Well, the last turn, a Sun allowed Great Tusk to take the hit. I might go to Roaring Moon now. Again, the Roaring Moon set is interesting because he's... Did he take spikes? Hurt by spikes. He's not boots. I have one more hit on this. And if I spin, my Great Tusk is a problem. My Great Tusk is a huge issue for him. Depending on what his is. Unfortunately, I'm not the fast variant. Because like the fast variant would just eat. And he hasn't terrored yet, so I want to be mindful of that. Yeah, there's no point in me sacking this or Rotom, especially if he doesn't go for if he doesn't go for what's it called? Let me see, rocks. Rapid Spin's always a player. It's probably gonna stare down his Great Tusk anyway. I get to beat it down a bit. Leftovers, photosynthesis, and I get to get my rocks up. But I also do get to fucking Rapid Spin again, which is what I want. 23. I'm just afraid of him being bulk up, so I'll spin again here, and this is where things are gonna get interesting. So I'm assuming he's gonna be like Terra Grass, Iron Moth. The spinning again means outspeed everything, so he just knocks. He's faster than me. Now, there's no point in me wasting time knocking off. It was early in the game, yes, but at this point, he can keep his leftovers. 2 Earthquakes should do him in, even with the leftovers recovery, and he has to decide, okay, am I going to Rapid Spin on him, or am I going to go for the Earthquake? It's a roll, which I'll get, because he's really at 23%, and I deserve it. I deserve it. And he's defensive Tusk, I'm pretty sure, because he's taking nothing from these Quakes. It wasn't. They're like, nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. You're not getting these rolls, bruh. So a throw would be to Stealth Rock there. I do want rocks, but they're not integral. Especially because, as I said, we're going to be destroying my bro with the Iron Thorns. So the fact that he goes to Iron Moth is screaming that I am going to terrestrialize. To what? I think I do need. Do I need rocks? Let's say he doesn't. Did he Terra? He did not Terra. Let's say Terra grasses and goes for Energy Ball. Then let's say he doesn't even Terra. Because what the problem is Iron Moth gets Electric Terrain boosts as well, which might end up allowing him to knock out my Pinchurican. So this is where Grimmsnarl, like my Grimmsnarl being gone, is a huge issue. I How is he fast? Oh, Scarf. Okay. That's good to know. So Scarf. Do I need the terrain? I don't need the terrain to set up here. So I Dragon Dance first. My Iron Thorns is Lum. Let's see. Earthquaking. What I don't want him to do is sack Roaring Moon as I go for EQ. Or Walking Wake, right? And I wouldn't have gotten a boost. I would have just gotten a kill and then he'd have gone to something. So me not terraing is integral. Like I want to save my Terra. It's banded what's sun up? I need Dragon Claw on my test. I did 30. There's no way you're doing 30 to me unless you're banded. Fucking Headlong Rush from opposing offensive Tusk does nothing. Like I'm pretty sure is there a reason not to? I don't want to Terra because let's see, Great Tusk, custom set, Roaring Moon. Oh, you choice band, Dragon Claw 35 to. So no, Adamant. Whoa, jolly. 29 to say no ban, Chipped Pot. There's no way he could do that much to me unless he's banded. But I'm still gonna terrestrialize here because I don't need to save it. And I figured he might Terra. EQ'd. Fucking Ironhead shit. Oh shit. He Ironheaded. That's a loss for me. I didn't know what he Terra into. I figured Terra would kill. I figured Terra Flying would kill whatever he Terra into. But I was wrong, and so now I lose. Yeah, so this is literally what I was trying to avoid. Some shit like that. But I guess he would have never Terra Flying. So I should have Earthquaked. Like Terra Flying was the one Terra he would never use. So I'll give up Rotom. That blows. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, he gets a special attack boost, which I figured as much, and that'll knock me out. Him being Choice Scarfed and my Grimmsnarl will get him crit. But truth be told, I should have EQ'd. I don't know why he Terra Steeled. If he was gonna, like, what would I have used that you need? He Terra Steel so he could hit me with the EQ. But me Terraing allowed his Iron Moth to KO me. So I threw that game. EQ there. The timer was going down. I was like, let me click Terra. What's the worst that could happen? And I did not. Terra Steel didn't even cross my mind. I don't think I've ever seen that. So I'm Terra Stealing and then Iron Heading. Which, even then, that doesn't make any sense. If I didn't Terra. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, if I just Earthquake there. One thing he was never going to do is Terra Flying. Because Terra Flying usually has acrobatics. So Earthquake, unless he Terra Grassed or Bugged or something like that, that was fine. So, yeah. Given all we had to go through to win that game, I should have won there. So another Sun team. It's going to be our last one with the squad. Iron Thorn's doing his damn thing, though. If it wasn't for some bullshit there, Iron Thorns would have bodied. Iron Thorns may body this guy. It's very similar structure. Iron Leaves is more the GOAT here. Like Iron Leaves is very hard for him to switch into. We learned Walking Wake is an issue. Last guy. Maybe that's why I started with the thing, because he expected me to lead Grimmsnarl and he tried to Iron Head me. Okay. So we're up for this. Hatterene is a weird lead. As you're going to see. Because Hatterene is 3 screens. I don't understand why he let Hatterene. Like Hatterene's is like the freest screens of all time. And you'll see why in a moment. Because the thing about Hatterene. Do I want to do Reflect before I send them out? Yeah. I'll take the little bit of drainage damage. Like, I don't mind. Yeah, it's not gonna do shit to me. And then I'll switch him out here. So if you didn't know about this mechanic, I learned this Like when you magic bounce parting shot, it actually forces out the booster. Yes, I lose stats, but it does give him the free switch, which is why I set reflect up so that I can capitalize on it. Now my Iron Leaves is looking handsome as hell. Like Iron Leaves on the terrain is a behemoth. As we're gonna parting shot straight up. I didn't have to shot there, truth be told, but what do I want to do here? I could terrain. He also has no ground resist. Could thorns, if I go thorns here, need some hazards. What you won't do for sure is lava plume. Well, this looks kind of, this could be a riskier play. It won't lose me the game. I'm a Tusk on his Torkoal. From a positioning standpoint, because I know he's Roxing. If I went Pinchurican and he rocks, he'll just spin spam, and my Pinchurican can't touch his Torkoal. And I have to risk him going to Hatterene on the turn, so I lose a lot of leverage. Right here, I have a lot more control. Right, I can rocks, I can spin, I can knock. I'm gonna spin first because I know Hatterene is the more likely. It just makes the most sense. I don't think he wants me having hazards up, which implies one of these motherfuckers are sashed, right? And so the beauty of this is this allows for me to pin Shuriken straight up. I still have screens up. I have 3 turns of light screen as he opts for Draining Kiss. And now I can get my Iron Leaves in freely with the Electric Terrain up. And Iron Leaves positionally is amazing, right? I have 1 more turn of light screen. Leaf Blade is going to hurt like a bitch. And so I'm going to do Swords Dance first. That way, if he goes to the Torkoal, I can Side Blade one-shot him. Okay. 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 All right. That's what we're doing. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha, pal. So we're gonna have to go for broke here. Gonna have to go for broke. I don't think, what I'm concerned about is I might not have enough firepower to sweep, or one of his mons are sashed. So how many turns? I have 2 turns of light screen, which isn't enough. If I memento, go Iron Thorns, I'll be giving up my terrain. Two turns of light screen isn't enough. Do I need a full health to win? Alright, so we'll go hard thorns here. I don't want my terrain. I could memento first, but I don't think I'll be sweeping. Walking Wake is too bulky. Glad he went for Mystical Fire there, as this allows for me to Thunder Punch straight up. Let me think. If I Dragon Dance first, no, Thunder Punch straight up is better. It's too easily to a KO. Yeah, with the light screen. I have Electric Terrain. My Virizion shit was gonna murk, bros. Dragon Dance first. On the off chance he goes to the Among, I actually did not. I mean, the thing isn't canceling my moves. So now I'm super low. To the point where Sarah Lich can come in and destroy me. But it is what it is, man. Z goes straight to Torkoal. EQ easily kills because I had the electric terrain up. What? So now I can't win at all. Because, you know, how the fuck did 50%? Court Drive. Yeah, this shit was, you know how much attack that shit has after 50%? I must be missing something. 50%. Like, it should be doing 50% even when it's fucking with no boost. Something's not right about that calc just now. But anyway, that's where we're gonna end it right now. So, an unlucky run, but we'll be back tomorrow. There's nothing none of those games were unwinnable. In fact, I should have won all of them. The last one, the one before this, I should have EQ'd, so that's my fault. But this one, what are you gonna do, right? So that thing would have likely either killed the Hatterene or killed something else very important, and my grass thing would have still been alive because I had light screen up, right? And it's unstabbed, space 70 mystical fire, and I have a great speed stat, so I was in great positioning, but it is what it is. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.